so it's going pretty well. I got most of the bolts off on the top side of the first right header. Next I'm going to be moving to the bottom side. I didn't take out all the way to the left and all the way to the right bolts because if I did, it would fall, and we don't want that happening just yet. So I'm going to loosen up all those and take that off, and then I'll move on to take these two off and take the incomplete header on, or off. The nuts and bolts up there. So this will get lowered down to this whatever this is called. Oh god, I'm so tired. Jack stand, and then I'll be able to reach that bolt. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking off the last nuts and bolts up there on the headers. Man, am I tired. Hey guys, so I finally got the header off. I got this one off clean, you know, no issues. This one, on the other hand, I did have a little bit of a clearance issue. I'd take the frame, the bottom frame, hooked to the header off of the alternator, and it still won't come off because of the where you check the oil at. I don't know exactly what this is called, but it won't come all the way up to get unhooked from this, and there's no way to actually take it off. So I'll probably have to end up taking something off down there or something like that. I don't know, but for now, you know, it's pretty much all the way off. I got all the nuts and bolts off, so they're all right here, and you know, every different part. This is the old header, by the way. Man, it looks disgusting. So it's like a piece of junk, honestly. So, yeah, thank God that's off, and this will be off tomorrow. I think that'll do it for today. But, of course, I'll jump to tomorrow and finish the installation with the headers. So, see you there. This part right here is rusted out. That's why this pipe is falling and this one's still staying up, because that part's rusted out. So I'm just gonna cut, you know, a piece like up to probably like right here, and take off this connector, take off this clamp right here, unhook it from this clamp, and cut it. And then I'm gonna go to AutoZone and buy a connecting piece that will go over this one, Now put a clamp or two on that, and that should solve that problem for now. Because this is only gonna be temporary, because I just need it ready for the car show Saturday. Like I said, it's gonna be a huge car show, and I just need it running, and then I'll worry about, you know, the actual exhaust afterwards. All right, so I finally got this one off. Took a little bit of time, but this one came out easily. As you can see, it's all rusted and, you know, kind of torn apart down there. This connector piece won't come off. I think it's welded in, so I'm actually just gonna leave that there and cut it, you know, just a little bit more, probably like right here, something like that. I'll measure it, and then I'll put a overall overlapping connecting pipe, and then put clamps on that, and this one should be good after that. This one, on the other hand, man, this one bolt won't come off, so I'll either have to cut it off or just put some anti-rust spray on it, so it's kind of soaking right now. But it's this one right here. This one came off eventually, but I just need to get this one off. If I'm gonna go to work, if it's not coming off afterwards, then I'll just have to end up cutting this whole thing off, and which that's fine, you know, no problem. And then this one should be off, and then after that, cut both of them, measure them, you know, to the headers, and we should be looking pretty good after that. So, see you guys after work. So I'm back from work, and I've already cut one of them to to make it the proper length, and it looks pretty good. So it's gonna connect there now. Now this is the left one. It's gonna connect there, obviously, and I cut it so where I could just put a connector on, you know, the old one and the connecting one with the old one, so that way it'll just run straight through. And so I don't really have to get a new pipe right now, even though I will in the very near future, because these are very thin pipes, and especially on these turns and corners, they get even thinner. So I will be getting new ones eventually, but for now, this one I'm gonna have to stick with and just put back on. No worries, you know, it's been like this all of its life, so it's not gonna hurt anything. So I did that, and so yeah, now it's ready to be bolted on, and I'm gonna put clamps on this end and this end. I bought 4 of them, you know, 2 for each side, and then we'll move on to that side. All right, so it's finally done. It's about, I think, 1 a.m. right now. I just finished up putting the last clamps on. Let me get my flashlight so I can show you. Oh gosh. Oof. So I just finished up putting the last clamps on. Those right there. So of course I cut the pipe, and I gotten a connector for both of them. So I just put 2 clamps right there. It look pretty nice. Same thing on the other side, but different location. It's on this location on the left side, and then that location on the right side. Just because I was going to do them both at this location, but the clamp over there would not budge, and it was rusted on. So I just had to improvise and cut it in the middle, which turned out fine. You know, there's no difference or anything. Man, whew. Connecting to the collectors, as you can see, looks pretty sweet. Everything looks good, and yeah, everything's fastened up, and you know, headers are on. So pretty much, I'm going to, you know, this is, of course, is only temporary, like I said before. This exhaust is custom built, so I'll have to take it to, you know, a muffler shop and get it custom built again. Now these things, I kept calling them mid pipes, but I finally remembered. I forgot the term for them. They're these are actually cherry bomb glass packs. Both of these right here, mufflers. So obviously, you know, they're really shot, and they don't even have color tone in them anymore. But eventually, after this car show, probably sometime next week, I'll just end up getting two new cherry bomb glass packs, and I'll hook them onto this, and then from here all the way down, which is pretty simple, I'll get a brand new exhaust. I'll have a custom built and all that, and it's going to have a bigger pipe, definitely bigger diameter, for more exhaust airflow.